Hi guys, Craig from Camping and Q again. Right, it's been a little while since I made a video because I've been video gaming, but anyway, what we're going to talk about today is a new item that I just had arrive in the mail. This is from Tiger's Den Geocaching Supplies, and I'll put the link in the description because they have some great gear, and as I always say, geocaching gear is good for all sorts of things. This one is a new EDC, I'm trying to get it centered, sorry, EDC type shoulder bag. Okay, let's pop down a little bit. This is it. It goes over your shoulder, diagonally across your body, and I thought we'd have a look at it today because I haven't even had much of a chance to have a thorough look at it. So, what we've got, as you can see, on one side, got this little mesh pocket. Keep your Nalgene bottle in, or whatever you're using. This is a Nalgene bottle because I got one of those from America because they're bloody hard to get here in Australia. So anyway, Nalgene bottle in there. Okay, on this side, that's it. Nothing else on there. Right, now I'm making a mess of everything here. It's very difficult. Okay, other side. Let's have a look here. Right, you got your shoulder strap. Okay, it's out there and it's a bit twisted, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, there he is. Okay, now obviously it's got a quick release, so you can get out of that if you have to. Now on this like little flap here, as you'll see, what we've got is we've actually got a little pocket. Alright, that's a pocket in there. Alright. Clips up nicely. You've got, you can see I've got a Sharpie in this side here. Okay, Sharpie on the other side. There's another little spot for a pen, because when you are caching, this thing is incredibly useful to have your pen just right there, in and out, done. Okay, so that's what you've got on that side. The other side, you've got a bit of molly webbing there, so you could put something small on there if you wanted to. I doubt I ever will. What I would maybe do is something like I've done over this side here, and put some sort of carabiner on there. Alright, this is one I picked up at super cheap. It's stainless steel. These are really good. They're about $7 or $8. Okay. Now, while we're on this side, let's have a look what we've got here. Okay, got the pocket of course. We've got a zip. Now it's got 2 zips on it. Molly webbing there, like we said. It unzips, folds down nicely. I've got some bits and pieces in there, you know, like this little sewing kit, things like that. But this is not finished. Okay, little pocket in there as well if you want to use that for anything. Very handy. Zips up, zips up. And I almost missed this the first time, but in here, just behind this pocket, you've got another little one here. Now this one goes quite far. I mean, you can see the length of that. There it is there. And this goes nicely all the way down in there. So you put, again, whatever the hell you want in there. This, you've already seen this before. That's my Gerber. This is not necessarily going to be what I put in here. I'd like an Ontario Rat 3, but we'll see. Okay. Little fixed blade would be ideal, but anyway, we won't go there. Okay. So that's that side. That's that side. We've had a look at both them. The top. As you can see, there's another little pouch on the top. A little bit of molly webbing here. That may be useful for something, actually a small pouch on there, if you want to. Don't want to overload it. Open it up. Just an open pocket. Single zip, not 2 zips. Right, single zip. I've got in there basic fire kit. One of these little tins I got from the US. Right. And this actually came with, what did it come with? My hat, I think. It's actually a compass. Now that's cardboard, but there's nothing wrong with the compass itself. Essentially it's a large button compass. So I thought, what the hell? Sometimes when you're caching, they'll say, oh, you know, go to the old tree, turn 20 degrees or whatever. There can be anything when you're caching. If you don't do it, you should give it a go. Okay, on the front here, obviously clips up. This is the bottom of the adjustment for that, which goes all the way under. Right, you got a little bit of webbing under here. Maybe that'll be useful for something. I doubt it, but anyway. Now, you see that? That little hole there? I thought to myself earlier, that would be the coolest thing if that was metal and that was a bottle opener. That would be just absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, it's plastic and it's not. On the front here, you've got all this Velcro here. Now, this all comes off. I honestly don't know. Let me see if I can get that on camera a bit better. There we go. It all comes off. I'm not really sure. I guess it's just generic to use whatever you want. You could take all that off and put some morale patches on there if you wanted to, and name tape whatever you've got. Just pop in there. This is the flap to open the thing up. Unzip him, and in here you've got another little pouch. There's just nothing in there. It's just straight pouch. Okay. Open him up. Leads you to another pouch at the front here. Now this one, unusually for the size of it, I thought it would have 2 zips, but it only has 1. Is it a big deal? No, not really. Is it designed to have 2? No, it's definitely only designed to have 1. Little pocket at the front there. You unzip him. That's another first aid kit. Bandage, because when you're out caching, you get yourself cut or scraped or ripped up a lot. Especially when you go through the bush, because you tend to be walking along, you're looking at your GPS, you know, you got your GPS, you're walking along and you're not watching what you're looking into. It's just you walk into stuff. Okay, so let's see if we can show you this here. So inside we've got a keeper, right? Always very handy. You do not want to lose those keys. A little mesh pocket there. Okay. Oh shit, sorry about that. Blisters. Again, another thing to have when you're anywhere. Okay. You see all that fits in there nicely. There's plenty of room. This whole thing weighs bugger all so far. But like I said, it's not full yet, so okay. Alright, leads you straight to the main compartment. Okay, it's got an arrangement like this. Open this up. Now this will be sort of hard to see in. As you can see, there's a mesh pocket here. Got a few bits and pieces in there like toilet paper, bug spray, hand sanitizer. Right, very useful, especially when you're going caching with the little fellas. You know, you never know what the hell they're going to touch. There's another little pocket here. Got my geocaching notebook in there. It's like that, see? These are really handy. I have no idea where I got this from. Rock 13 coats, things like that. It's specifically designed for caching, so it goes in there. Now you can see in there, there is a heap of room for gear in there, so you can put things like a snack in there. You can put obviously your trinkets for swapping, because it's always nice to swap. I don't do a lot of it anymore. But you can do it, so there's plenty of room for everything in there. When you're out with this sort of thing, this is not an overnight bag, it's just too small for that, but you can put some lunch in there, you know, a sandwich or a couple of bread rolls that fit in there with some trinkets. You're good to go. You've got your litre water bottle, which is good, alright, and you're set up for day's caching, and I am looking forward to when we get a chance to use this. Gives you some protection. A lot of them do this. You could say, oh, I prefer a zip one. Well, that's fair enough, but a zip one's not going to give you such a big opening. A zip one's only going to be smaller that you then have to pull. So, flap goes back over, clips on. Alright, that's a very good angle. Well, everything clips together really well. Alright, now, another thing here, it's got a zipper along here. Unzip that. You've got, I don't know if you can see that in there, another pocket in here. Can you see the Velcro? This is the sort of thing where you could have, if you're say in the US where you can have handgun, you could have your handgun in there. I've seen that done many times, and it's more or less concealed. Alright, will I ever do that? No, I don't have a handgun, I'm not going to buy one. But there's actually a surprising amount of room in there. If your main pocket's really full, then you're not going to fit a lot in there, but for smaller stuff, ideal. You might want to put your wallet in there, say, because that is going nowhere. And it's deep, it goes all the way down. Alright, zip him up, let's turn him around, have a look at the back. Alright, now, padding over here. Right, it sits very comfortably. I use it on my left hip and no problems there. Another little Velcro loop thing here, you put something through, hang it on something. It was suggested that maybe if you're hanging it low you could put that on your belt and stop it wobbling, and that's very true, that would work. I don't have it quite that low, but still. Right, obviously for on your shoulder you've got a padded section here. Alright, that just moves freely, Velcro's on, take it off if you want. Quality. Now, I was looking at a Maxpedition Jumbo Versa pack. That was going to cost me about 128 bucks plus shipping. This was $49.95, if I recall correctly. 50 bucks plus shipping from Tiger's Den. It is top value bag. Now I've had a look at it, pretty good with the stitching before I even got into it. Odd little bit of thread here and there. Alright, little bit of thread here and there. Is that a big deal? Not really. You buy a brand new $50 shirt and it's going to have a little bit of thread everywhere. But you actually have a look at the stitching on everything. I mean, it's all stitched very well. Here we go, that's what I was looking for. As you can see, it's double stitched, cross stitched. Alright, it's all done very well, even though it's made in China, but then Maxpedition gear is made in China as well, I think. Some of these sort of things are made in Vietnam, anywhere where it's inexpensive. So I have absolutely no problems with it. All these little like loose bits of thread, is that much? No, that's absolutely nothing, and I will trim them up really quickly. For 50 bucks, this is excellent value. Like I said, it's a day bag. You might take this if you're going for a stroll, you know, go for a walk somewhere, you've got some gear with you, caching ideal. But as an EDC type bag, that would work well too. I like the tactical style ones. This is in tan. I would have liked the ACU camo one. That looked very nice, but they were out of that. But this has grown on me, and most of my bags are a tan colour anyway, so what the hell. And I guess it doesn't stand out quite as much as a camoed one. But that's it. So that's my bag. I may replace these with some proper paracord. And I've yet to put some more gear in there, like I haven't even got any cordage in there yet. I've only just quickly done up a few things. But apart from that, she's good to go, and I'm really happy with it. So, and it saved me a hell of a lot of money, over 128 bucks. It's not quite as big as the Jumbo Versa pack either, which is quite a good thing because there's still plenty of room in this, but it's not too bulky. So anyway, that's it from me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Next time we might do a knife video, eh? Alright, see ya.